Well, from cutting boards to your favorite snacks, there are products you probably use every day that you never realized are made right here in Central Illinois.
ciLiving's Ryan Burke is on a mission to discover products made in the land of Lincoln and the people who make them.
Absolutely. My first stop took me down to Effingham, where we took a tour of John Booz & Company. Now, John Booz & Company is one of those places where you may or may not have actually heard their name, but there's a good chance you've probably seen their products, maybe even on your kitchen counter. That is because they're known for making cutting boards. I got a back behind the scenes look at how these are made. Whether it's the unmistakable sound of a skilled woodworker sanding down a wood cutting board, or the precision of a welder fitting pieces into a professional kitchen set, if it was cut, oiled, or fabricated at John Booz & Company in Effingham, your friends and neighbors had a hand in it.
We have a dedicated staff that really spends a lot of time making sure they put out quality product because they want those jobs to stay right here in Effingham, Illinois and Central Illinois.
Booz & Company has 2 factories that make wood cutting boards, steel blocks, counters, and tables, all in the heart of Effingham. Some products have come and gone, but the community remains the same.
In 1887, Conrad Booz and John Booz, his son, started the business, and they made a butcher block out of a sycamore tree. And that sycamore tree was used in iron smithing and also butchers, local butchers in the area. From there, we've diversified that product mix to where now we also manufacture, a lot of our products are maple, wood, hard rock maple, and also stainless steel.
It's no simple task to make a beautiful wood cutting board. As you suspect, it begins with a tree and a piece of wood, ending with a finished product.
This is our Booz block area, and this is where the roots of our company really were founded, is building butcher blocks. So after the blocks are built, they come to this department, and we will actually take this, the product, and we'll route the edges. We'll sand out and polish any flaws that are in them. Currently he's buffing the top to a smooth finish and preparing that surface. If there is a knot in the top, if there's any flaws, he may fix those flaws, touch them up, or he may kick them out if it's a quality issue.
From there, the boards are inspected, and it's off to the oiling room.
What they'll do is they'll oil them and prepare them for bagging, what we call bagging the product. So they'll oil them, let that oil saturate into the lumber, and then wipe it clean.
After that, the boards are either wrapped up for shipping or attached to a base if it's part of a larger set. With many employees at it more than 30 years, Tom Kingery says his staff takes pride in what they do.
They watch, and they're always bringing to our attention quality issues or ways we can improve our manufacturing process.
Suggestions that played a huge role in the design of the company's new state-of-the-art stainless steel manufacturing facility, where employees combine the latest technology with a dedicated human touch.
We take that flat sheet of steel and we'll cut it and cut the reliefs out, as you see in this particular piece right here. So we'll cut the shapes that we need to bend and form the final piece.
After the machine phases, workers are able to assemble the steel so it's ready to go. With more than 200 employees and $50 million in sales, it's clear that John Booz is a company that takes as much pride in its heritage as it does in its product, honoring a commitment not just to a community, but to keeping it made in Illinois. Now, John Booz & Company says the good news is that they are continuing to expand, so they hope to keep growing in Effingham in the future with even more new facilities.
So, Ryan, how do we get a cutting board?
You know, it's how do you
Yeah,
get one?
I want one.
Yeah, well, you know, it's interesting. They have a showroom down in Effingham where people can do it, and then they actually also online they also sell them in a number of different stores. So, yeah,
That's cool.
absolutely.
If they could make us one for our kitchen over there.
They might. We have to talk them into, get a little ciLiving one. Exactly.
That would be very cool. cool.
That would be.
The Made in Illinois series, how did you come up with this?
Well, yeah, I was just so amazed to really find out how many things that we use every day are made in our area. So I wanted to dive into it and really just see what we have out there. There's so much, and we have some interesting upcoming ones planned for
Everyone
sure.
with a story to tell.
Right.
Definitely, companies and people.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure.
Now, of course, if you have a story you want to send my way, a company or a person or just about anything, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, or shoot me an email.
There you go. Lots of ways to connect. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, time